Have you ever wondered why forgiveness is so crucial in a relationship? In the intricate dance of human connection, forgiveness plays a role that's as pivotal as it is profound. It's the salve that heals emotional wounds, the balm that mends broken bonds. It's a key element, a cornerstone, if you will, that can make or break a relationship. Welcome to the Relationships Pharmacy. Watch until the end as we'll dive deep into 7 factors to rekindle love, the power of forgiveness. We'll also add a bonus for you on the role of reconciliation in forgiveness. Imagine a relationship as a beautiful hand-woven tapestry. Each thread represents a shared memory, a shared experience, a shared moment. When a thread is pulled, or worse, cut, the entire tapestry is threatened. That thread could be a hurtful word, a broken promise, a moment of insensitivity. But when we forgive, we mend the thread, we restore the tapestry, we preserve the beauty of the relationship. Forgiveness is not just about saying the words, "I forgive you." It's a deeper, more meaningful process. It's when you let go of resentment, releasing the grip of grudges, and choosing to move forward together. Acknowledging the hurt, but not letting it define the relationship. It's a profound understanding, compassion, and ultimately, love. Through forgiveness, we open the door to healing. We create space for growth, for deeper connection, for renewed trust. We allow ourselves and our partner to learn from the past and to become better, stronger, more compassionate individuals. But what happens when forgiveness is absent? When grudges are held, resentment festers, and the relationship suffers. The tapestry starts to unravel, the connection weakens, and in some cases leads to separation. It's like a poison that seeps into the very fabric of the relationship, tainting everything with a bitter aftertaste. So you see, forgiveness is not just a nice to have, it's a must-have. It's the glue that holds relationships together, the force that propels them forward. So let's explore the 7 factors of forgiveness and reconciliation in relationships. Because in the end, forgiveness is not just about the past. It's about shaping a future that's filled with understanding, compassion, and love. What exactly is forgiveness in a relationship, you might ask? Well, it's not simply uttering the words, "I'm sorry." In fact, it's a process, a journey, if you will, that involves healing and reconciliation. Forgiveness in the context of a relationship is releasing the resentment and the desire for revenge that often festers when we've been wronged. It's when you let go of the anger and the bitterness that can consume us and rob us of the joy and love that should characterize our relationships. Now, this doesn't mean that forgiveness is forgetting or ignoring the wrong that's been done. No, it's acknowledging that wrong, feeling the hurt, and then making a conscious decision to let it go. Choosing love over hate, understanding over judgment, and peace over conflict. Imagine holding a hot coal in your hand with the intention of throwing it at someone else. You're the one who gets burned. That's what holding onto resentment and anger is like. Forgiveness then is like opening your hand and letting that hot coal fall to the ground. It's releasing the pain and the hurt, and in doing so, allowing healing and reconciliation to begin. But remember, forgiveness is not a one-time act. It's a process. It involves taking steps towards healing and reconciliation, and these steps are often not linear. There will be days when it feels like you're moving forward, and there will be days when it feels like you're taking steps back. But that's okay. That's part of the journey. So forgiveness in a relationship is a choice, a decision to release resentment and anger to foster understanding and love. A process that involves healing and reconciliation, and a journey that, while often challenging, can lead to greater love, understanding, and peace. Now that we understand forgiveness, let's delve into the 7 factors of forgiveness and reconciliation. What are the 7 factors of forgiveness in a relationship? This question is vital for anyone who seeks to nurture and maintain healthy romantic relationships. The 7 factors: empathy, humility, honesty, commitment, communication, patience, and love are the pillars that hold up the bridge to forgiveness and reconciliation. Let's break them down. First, we have empathy. Empathy is the capacity to understand or feel what another person is experiencing from within their frame of reference. In the context of a relationship, it means feeling your partner's pain, understanding their point of view, and acknowledging their feelings, putting yourself in their shoes, and seeing things from their perspective. Empathy enables us to understand why our partner might have been hurt by our actions and opens the door to asking for forgiveness. Next up is humility. Humility is the quality of being modest or respectful, acknowledging that we are not perfect and that we make mistakes. It's being able to say, "I was wrong and I am sorry." Humility allows us to admit our faults and seek forgiveness genuinely. The third factor is honesty. Honesty is about being truthful, transparent, and sincere. It's about admitting your wrongdoings and not trying to cover them up or make excuses. Honesty builds trust, and trust is a prerequisite for forgiveness. Without honesty, forgiveness is nothing more than an empty gesture. Commitment. Commitment is about showing dedication and loyalty to your partner. It's about assuring your partner that you're in it for the long haul and you're willing to make amends and correct your mistakes. Commitment shows your partner that you value the relationship enough to work through the tough times and seek forgiveness. Communication, the fifth factor, is arguably one of the most crucial elements in any relationship. Communication is the tool through which we express our feelings, needs, and desires. It's through communication that we convey our remorse and our desire for forgiveness. It's also through communication that we understand our partner's needs and how we can meet them. The sixth factor is patience. Patience is about giving your partner time to process their feelings, heal from the hurt, and eventually, hopefully, forgive. Forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that takes time and requires patience. Finally, the seventh factor is love. Love is the glue that holds all these factors together. Love is about caring for your partner, wanting the best for them, and being willing to make sacrifices for their happiness. Love is what motivates us to seek forgiveness and what gives us the strength to forgive. So, each of these factors plays a crucial role in fostering forgiveness and reconciliation. Understanding these factors helps us realize that forgiveness is not just about saying, "I'm sorry." It's about understanding your partner's feelings, admitting your mistakes, showing commitment to making amends, communicating your remorse, giving your partner time to heal, and most importantly, it's about loving your partner enough to do all these things. So how does reconciliation come into play in forgiveness? Well, it's a significant part of the forgiveness process. It's like the second act in a two-act play. After you've navigated the turbulent waters of hurt and have arrived at the shores of forgiveness, reconciliation is the next journey you embark on. Reconciliation is all about rebuilding trust and restoring the relationship. It's about creating a new chapter in your love story, one that's marked by understanding, acceptance, and a renewed commitment to each other. It's like mending a beautiful piece of fabric that's been torn. You don't just patch it up, you weave new threads, creating a stronger, more resilient material. But here's the thing about reconciliation. It's not a one-time event. It's a process. It's about consistent efforts, small and big, to rebuild the trust that was broken. It's about showing, through actions, that you're committed to making the relationship work. Now, forgiveness and reconciliation work hand in hand. You see, forgiveness is like the foundation. It's the first step. But forgiveness alone can't restore a relationship. That's where reconciliation comes in. Reconciliation is like the walls built on that foundation. The actions that follow the act of forgiveness, proving that you've learned from the past and are committed to a different future. And showing your partner that you're willing to do the work to rebuild the trust that was lost. When forgiveness and reconciliation are combined, they create a powerful force for healing. They allow you to move past the hurt, to rebuild trust, and to restore your relationship. They give you the tools to create a stronger, healthier, more resilient love story. So remember, forgiveness is the first step, but reconciliation is the journey. And it's a journey worth taking because it leads to a stronger, healthier, and happier relationship. Reconciliation is the bridge that connects the act of forgiveness to the healing of the relationship. Let's recap what we've learned about forgiveness and reconciliation in relationships. We began our journey by recognizing the immense power of forgiveness. It's not just about letting go of resentment, but it's about freeing yourself from the weight of past hurts. It's a choice, an act of love, and a step towards healing. It's about understanding that we all make mistakes and choosing to love despite those flaws. Then we dove into the depths of understanding forgiveness. We realized that forgiveness isn't about forgetting or condoning the actions that caused the pain. It's about choosing to let go of the desire for revenge and allowing yourself and your partner the space to grow beyond the hurt. We then explored the 7 factors of forgiveness. Next, we delved into the role of reconciliation in the process of forgiveness. It's not just an apology or a promise to do better. It's a mutual effort to rebuild trust, to learn from past mistakes, and to create a stronger, healthier relationship. Reconciliation is the act of coming back together, of choosing each other once more, despite the past and because of the future. In essence, forgiveness and reconciliation in relationships are about understanding, healing, and growth. Making the choice every day to love, to learn, to grow, and to move forward, together, creating a stronger bond, a deeper understanding, and a more resilient love. Remember, forgiveness and reconciliation are not just about saying sorry, but about healing, growth, and a stronger relationship. We have a great video on 7 secrets to an everlasting marriage. Click the link on the screen to watch it now.